Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 16 of the Tennis Elbow Manager series. I am back from my holiday and I'm excited to get going with recording some episodes. So, as you can see, we're playing in Portugal, again still in the Futures events, but we now appear to be able to qualify, or at least enter the qualifiers for the Challenger events, and we'll be doing that a little bit later on. But in the meantime, we need to still continue to improve our ranking, and this time we are top seeds, which is really exciting. We have played in a previous event in Switzerland in the Futures in the doubles. I was hoping to bring you that if we got through to the semi-finals. I'll show you how we got on. As you can probably tell, we didn't win it. In fact, we didn't even get through to the semi-finals. It was a bit frustrating. We got through the qualifiers really easily, played the top seeds straight away in the first round, beat them quite easily, and then played a fairly straightforward bunch of players in the quarterfinals, and won the first set very easily, but then lost the second set on a tied break, and the third set we lost in the sort of weird, crazy doubles tie break, which was really disappointing. So I'm not quite sure how that happened, but it seems to be that Victor might well be the problem, which is a bit disappointing. But yeah, we've gone into Portugal. We're in the main draw, and we've played a couple of 3 games so far. We played Forio, who was, and I often find these wild cards probably the hardest people to play against. I mean, he was a decent player. I mean, decent sort of forehand power, backhand power, very sort of good player across the board. And actually, despite the 6-3 6-love victory, it was quite a hard game for old Shaun. He really struggled with that. I mean, it was an interesting one. Since then, we've played this Japanese lad. Not going to try. Yasufumi, we'll call him. We'll ignore his second name. He was, interestingly had, very powerful player, but we didn't really have too many issues against him. And then, we won 6-1, 6-1, and then we played this lad, and Angel or Neocav. Who's been kind of bouncing between the Challenger and Futures events. Decent sort of all-round player. Certainly his rally stats are pretty good. His special stats are pretty good, and hasn't got a bad serve, but we absolutely dominate the bloke. So today we're playing the third seed, so we are 354th currently. They are 404th. Finnish player Winner Cascade. Let's have a look at what they've got. So as you can see, fairly strong player. Nothing in terms of volleying. Some decent special skills. The service ability looks pretty good as well. So it's going to be. I think it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but we should be. I think we're well equipped to be able to deal with this. The one I'm really worrying about, and we'll come on to it, is we might be playing in the finals. As you can see, these are again a player who have been playing in the Challenger events, but then have struggled to qualify from those, so have actually played a lot of Futures events. Okay, let's see if we can beat Mr. Winakaski. I've pressed the wrong button there, haven't I? So, as always, we will make Shaun the Prawn do a bit of yoga. This is the lad. So I think I'm probably going to give up our doubles endeavours. I really did want to get something out of that. As you can see, it's going on serve at the minute, but it's 2-2 in the 5th game, and we have an advantage on the Winakaski serve. I can't remember. Was he Canadian? He sounds sort of like he should be Canadian. No, he was Finnish, wasn't he? Doesn't sound anything like he should be Finnish. Yeah. Anyway. So we're back on in the 5th game. We've got an advantage again on his serve. Oh well, he's got some power, and we knew that already. It's 3-all, 4-all. It looks like we're going through to a tie break, and we have a set point on our own serve. Our serve is definitely improving a huge amount. We're getting a good few aces now every single game, which we certainly weren't before. There's still some unforced errors in our game, and we see it again there. But we have another set point here. It's a tight old set, to be fair. I wasn't necessarily expecting it to be this difficult. But we kept that in, right in the corner there, and a beautiful shot. Beautiful cross-court shot. Gives us the victory. I mean, look at the amount of first serves Winakaski was getting in. He was doing very well. Very much slower serve. And he only got one ace out of it. But, you look at the number of winners compared to us, and it was a very, very similar performance. Effectively, we were doing okay at the net. We were sort of coming into the net. He certainly wasn't, and his net stats were terrible. So you can kind of understand that. So he was staying back, and maybe we need to kind of I don't know, drop. I know our drop shots are crap, but try and get him into the net a little bit more. Right, see what we can do here. So, great start in the first set. I mean, a really tough first set. 7-6 win. We're 1-love up in the second set, and yeah, we've just lost that point. But we're 30-40 up on the Winakaski serve. So can we get a break? There's been no breaks this whole game so far, and he's put it wide. So that is a break of serve to us. Can we now push through? And we've got another couple of breaks. It's 3-love up in the second set. He looks like he's gone to pieces. Beautiful shot, hitting the lines. So we're exchanging sort of slice and sort of power shots, and it's really, I think, screwing up the opposition, which is great. Oops. Oh, that's miles wide. Might as well have. Well, I don't know what he might as well have done. All right, let's move on. 5-love. So, I mean, this second set has been ridiculous, really. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we shouldn't be winning the first set 7-6 and then 5-love. I mean, it's weird, but I'll just take it. We stepped up. And we took advantage. But a really tight first set, and then an absolute smashing second set. So is that the second set stats? That's the match summary. Set 2 stats. Yeah, it looked very, very different. Yeah, it was not. His first serve percentage was very, very similar, but almost no winners in comparison to what happened in the previous one. So great play. We're into the final. Who we play? Well, this is a bit of a surprise. We're playing Zhang from Korea, who has been a perennial futures event player. As you can see, it's not all about power with Zhang. He's looking more at precision and consistency. He doesn't look a particularly great player, to be perfectly frank. I think we've got a good chance of winning this. Let's get in there. But first, we've got to do some yoga, as always. Right, there he is. Zhang. Let's get going. So we've started well, 1-love up. We have a break point already on the Zhang serve. It's 1-love up. 1-love up. Does that make any sense? 1-love to us, and Zhang is desperately trying to cling on, but struggling. So yeah, we were love 40 or 40 love down in that set, and we broke it, got all the way back, and had got to an advantage. So we're 3-love up, and another advantage to us in this first set. What we're going to do is miles wide. So it's 4-love up. We've absolutely dominated this. Well, interestingly, it's 5-1, and Zhang has a break point on our serve, but he didn't get it, and now we have got the set point, which is exciting. What will this be? Potentially our third tournament win? I can't. It's been a little while. It's been 2 weeks since I played this, so yeah, I can't bloody remember. But great 6-1 first set. Looked really comfortable, and we've already got 2 break points in the second set after winning the first game. So it's no, we didn't win the first game. It's 1-love. And we are now going for this great ace there. You can see what his serve is doing now. Really, really strong. We're 2-love up. 2 more break points on the Zhang serve. Ooh, just wide. I'm looking forward to actually seeing how we do in the Challenger events, because we are very much easily competing with the players who are playing in the sort of Challenger qualifiers and sort of bouncing between the two. Standards, the futures, and the challenger. So it will be interesting to see. Right, we're just kind of wandering around here. Yeah, this has been the easiest final I think we've had so far. And I think if we'd have played the other guy, I think it would have been a much more tricky situation. But as it is, we're okay. We've done well. Another break point, another couple of break points, and this is the key one. We're 4-love up. Oh, Shawnee into the net, my friend. So he's still got another break point on his serve, but go a little bit more attacking. Why not? Just to finish it off. But it's been straightforward. There's been no issues in terms of the player. Shaun, oh dear, so it's juice. Yeah, in terms of Shawnee himself, we're improving him slowly. We're wanting to play more events to get us up, so it means it sort of slows down the rate at which we can train. It's 5-love. Wasn't really watching that. We've 40-love up, and this is it. Championship point. So this futures event in Portugal, we have the opportunity to win this. More silverware. Zhang is trying desperately to hold into this, or hold on to it. And he's got himself one of the break points back, but you're not coming back from this, mate. No, you're not. And he's gone wide. He's gone wide and long and horrible. And that's what Shawnee's all about. I mean, he looks so strong at this level. He really, really does. Whee! We've won Portugal F1. So, yeah, great play. Great play. But it's this lad is the one I thought would have got through. You look at that. I mean, look at that. Those rally stats. Looks really, really strong. But, yeah, in the end, fairly... Well, 6-4, 6-4. This Korean lad, Jiang, comfortably won. But, yeah, another tournament win. It's all good. Let's just have a little look at how we got on in our last tournament. Right, so yeah, these are the guys we won against. So this was in Switzerland. We got through the qualifiers here against Wong and Shordo. And then drew, as I mentioned, Boraz and Mori. We beat them 6-2, 6-1. It was comfortable as anything. And then we played these two. Hillmans and Navak. And we were 6-2 up. And then just let it slip. And actually, they didn't get any further. I mean, I guess, look at the final there. The final looks an absolute beast as well, but it was a really good game. It was a really, really good game. Okay, guys, well, thank you for coming along to this. So next up, we've just played this Portuguese event. We are planning to play in the next event in Portugal. The reason for that is because I tried to pull out, but we have to pay £7,000 to do that, so we might as well try and win that money rather than lose it. And then after that, so we probably aren't going to show you that one because I think we're probably going to do quite well. Might just show you the final or something like that. Maybe this will be the Sunday episodes, our trip to Portugal. But then after that, so we are booked into the qualifiers for the Challenger event in Monza, Italy, on clay. And let's know it's not our surface, but let's see how we do. Let's see what we can do there, and we'll try and get in a few more Challenger events. I'm really quite excited about that. We're playing in this Swiss. Oh, it's 70. Oh, I thought it's £7,000. We can. Yeah, we'll cancel that one. Yeah, okay. We're cancelling out of that one. We're going to try and focus on these Challenger events. So we've got the Monza Italy one, and then Leon in Mexico, and then we may have to sort of alter depending on how we do in that. But I'm super excited about that. I hope you are. If you enjoy the episode, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if this is your first episode. If you're a Football Manager fan, I do a lot of that stuff, so go and check those things out. I've got current save running in Gibraltar, which is a lot of fun. Shaun Death here is this. He comes from that save. He is the star of that save. In some ways, he's the star of that save. So go and check him out in the Football Manager world. And I hope to see you next time for the next episode when we are going into the Challenger Tour, see how we can go on. But until then, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, goodbye.